Hello everybody and welcome to episode 28 of Ebrius SMP. In today's episode, we're gonna tackle the furnace array. I just decided that we're gonna just build Ilmango's furnace array that he has with no minecarts. The only thing that I'm gonna change is instead of having a chest for fuel, I am gonna have a load of carpet dupers that are gonna work in the background and dupe carpet, so you can have the furnace array pretty much fueled all the time infinitely. It might be a bit loud because there's going to be pistons moving while it's working, but I think it's fine. I haven't decided how I'm going to orient it. I already started expanding this a little bit, like so. And we're going to add a few more of those water features, and I'm going to extend this. I don't know how long. I'm going to see how far I can go to cover basically probably this, just so I have space behind, and then I'm going to do one on either side, and the chest input is going to be in the middle, and it's going to be wonderful and great. So let me get on with it, and I'll be back in just a little bit. So I finished off the corridor here. You can see it looks really nice, and apparently I missed a water source that I didn't notice before, but it is here now. And over here, I just cornered off both edges of the spruce wood, and this is where the furnaces are going to go. I believe it's 23 long on each side. Well, the furnaces at least. And this wall is just going to be a wall for now. I don't know if I'm going to put a secret doorway or something or another, or I could eventually, if I need to expand somewhere, I can put in a set of stairs that goes upwards and above all of this, or to over this side. Like, I don't know. It is for future expansion, and for whatever I need it, it is there. So let me get on with fitting in the furnaces and putting all the hoppers down for the carpet dupers and the input, and maybe I'll start working on the redstone on top, but we'll see. I'll be back in just a bit. Alrighty, furnaces are in, and so are the hoppers behind, which I'll show you in a second, but I put the input here, and I did a little cool thing here. I have a couple of hoppers running underneath these droppers, and as you're going to see right now, they get elevated up to the top. So the input is going to be there going into these dropper elevators. I just need to place two hoppers here, and I don't have them right now, just in case anything gets in the hoppers. I don't want it spilling inside the furnace system. And these hoppers that are sticking out are each for the carpet duper that is corresponding to basically the 6 furnaces that it can handle. Because if I would have just one for all the furnaces, if I tossed, when it was filled up, if I tossed a lot of items into smelt, the furnaces would start running out of fuel, because each one of these smelts 0.34 items. So you need 3 carpet per item on a furnace, and a carpet duper can only dupe as fast as you can move the piston. So yeah. Next thing, let me get in the carpet dupers, which are gonna go over here, and we're gonna have a couple of slime blocks like this, and then this will get inside the furnace array, and I can just take it out. We're gonna have basically slime blocks like so. That was a bit too far. There we go. Like this, and then a carpet here and a rail over here, which I don't have on me currently, and then a minecart hopper over here, and then around it we're just gonna have some spruce leaves as immovable objects, like so. And then over here is where the piston is gonna go to move it back and forth, and we can also block it from the bottom. Then for the redstone part, I basically am going to have a comparator take a signal out of this hopper, like so. They'll go into a block, and then a couple blocks on here. Actually, I need a slab here. Do I have slabs on me? I do not. Let's go make some real fast. Like so. And slab. Comparator, and then I believe I go like this, boom boom, and 3 of length redstone, and then I think I put in a torch here. Actually no, wait, let's see. I have the schematic on. Let's just show all. Oh yeah, it goes into a block, and then yeah, okay, I remember. So this can be blocked off. I need a stone brick here with a torch, and then a piston like so. and then an observer facing downwards. You can break that leaf. Observer facing upwards, and then a stone brick on its face here, like that. But I'm going to remove it for now. And then we need my redstone box here, and grab an activator rail, or any rail for that matter except a normal one, and put it there. And then I'll grab some more leaf to cover it, and a stone brick, and we should be duping carpet. Now the next thing we need is a minecart hopper in here as well. So let's actually power this piston for a second. Bring it back. And grab a minecart hopper. Okay, I got the hopper, and we're gonna place it right over there. I think it stole my rail, which I'm gonna fetch from a hopper here. There it is. And I shouldn't have anything else inside here. At least the furnace should have a little bit of carpet, I think, but nothing else, because only fuel can go in there. And then we replace the rail here, like so, and place in the block. And we should be all in well duping carpets, and it's gonna fill all the furnaces through the back, and fill the hoppers behind the furnaces with 5 stacks, and then fill the hoppers above the furnaces until this hopper gets enough items so it inputs, or outputs even, a signal strength of 3. So the torch turns off, the observer moves away, and then this is stupid ghost blocks. Like, there isn't... Like, I don't understand how this is making ghost blocks. Because it's immovable things. Which is kind of annoying. And I'm thinking of powering it differently. Yeah, let's do a thing. So I got it working without it creating stupid ghost blocks. And what I did is, instead of the comparator signal going downwards, it just goes up to this block over here. It turns off this torch when it's done, and it powers the piston from the side instead of upwards and downwards, where for some reason those slime blocks were thinking the observer could be picked up and creating ghost blocks for some reason. But this is going to work, and it's going to be fine. And what I'm just going to do is cover the top with leaves, just so we don't have any carpet escaping to the side. The only thing that I had to change here from leaves is have a melon block here, because we're going to need some redstone on it. I already started putting in the redstone over here. It's just a redstone line that is going to lock the hoppers. And then over here we're going to have some more redstone dust and a redstone torch, torches on the side that are going to be unlocked at the right time to let one item through the hoppers so they can start smelting. But let me finish off these and finish off the redstone, and I'll show you one side when it's built. So I have both sides of the furnaces in. They are different in just a little slight redstone part. As you can see, there's a block here with a comparator that has a dust and then a repeater, and it's like 1 wide. And over here on the other side, I have the comparator reading directly from the hopper. It goes into that redstone dust, that repeater, and then the redstone loops around. That reason is that the redstone dust would be visible from here. It would be like on top of one of these blocks here. So I had to change that a little bit. And over back here, I have the inputs and the outputs hooked up. I firstly wanted the output to be over here. But since you're like tossing your items in there anyway, and then you're gonna leave, you're gonna come back to your items anyway. And I also wanted like a chest to basically dispense shulker boxes into the input, and I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, or I don't know if I'm even going to do it, because all I would need to do is cut into here and distribute into these hoppers. I just don't know where to put the shulker box unloaders, I guess, and we can cover these hoppers here with some droppers like so. But yeah, this is working. I made a little item elevator, kind of my own design, I guess. I use the standard Ilmango clock here for the droppers that I showed in a recent video. And instead of having the torch on the back triggering the rail, I have this redstone dust here with the redstone block that triggers the rail. So when you place that block, the whole thing stops. And the rail then is detected by this observer, and it powers the rail. Detected by the observer, powers the rail, and they both power droppers in line like that. It is not silent. It is going to make a lot of noise, but it is fine. it is gonna work and do its job, basically. So, like so, and that should be good. So I have basically 4 of those to split the items off in half and then to bring them back to this top chest. So we have the input on the bottom, the output on the top, and I tested it with some glass and it works. The reason I designed an elevator that is not silent and is a bit faster is because of the silent elevators. They're too slow. They work on quote-unquote hopper speed, but not really hopper speed. They're slightly slower. So the first item would reach the end before all of the hoppers would have one item, so you get skip furnaces. And with the dropper elevator being faster, it works better. So yeah. One thing that I have to do now is if I open my chat, you can see that Creatus is falling off of high places a lot. That is because he doesn't wear any armor, and I'm gonna make him some leather boots with feather falling 4 and mending and unbreaking and all that jazz. I'm gonna go get the books for those, and I'm gonna show you on camera and as I craft them, and then I'm gonna deliver them to his place. So I crafted the boots, and they have these enchantments on it, as you can see. I even put Thorns 3, which are going to help him with mobs. It might hurt the durability, but as long as he keeps them repaired, it should be fine. I don't know the exact durability that leather boots have, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. So I'm going to meet you in his base. Okay, I arrived at his nether portal, and it's really cool. It's really trippy. Like, I didn't even see the bottom block over here that you can jump on. It's really neat. So I'm gonna go through here. And we are here. And I don't see him. Let's help him. Tell him I'm here. He possibly is working at another spot. Let me find him. Go south, he says. Ah. There we go. He has his boots. I got all the books I need. And they will mend as well. So yeah, let me get back to my base and continue with the furnace array. Okay, I did a little bit of work. I designed the floor. I basically just did the exact same thing I have going around all of my base. So I just texturized it and I put in a ceiling. I think it's all right. I've been going with the same style of going one up on this spruce and then going one with the spruce and then putting it at the ceiling. It's a little bit different because it's even numbered, but it's all fine. I can't do the whole like spruce that in the corner because then that happens and it doesn't look great in my opinion. So I'm just gonna put a slab in the corner, I think. Like that, I don't know if I like that. I think it's a bit too much because it's such a smaller space. If it would be a bit more open, if this, for example, would be 6 wide, it would work. But with that, I think that just works. It is all nice. So we're running out of time for today. So in between episodes, I'm gonna texturize the walls as well and get that going for me and texturize the ceiling. And then we're gonna probably work on the tree farm, I think, next episode. Because I really need to get that done so I can finish off this corner of the base and then we can actually build a ceiling and everything and get that going. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, comment to let me know what you thought, and consider subscribing to see more videos. Bye bye. When it went down, it was so hard to breathe.